Hello there everyone, it's Mark3 and welcome back to a little bit of chill cruising time with Pacific Drive. Slight pause since the last episode, I apologise, but rough week, health-wise, honestly. So, it is what it is, and I didn't manage to get much done outside of work and medical stuff, so hey, there we go. Just have to get back into the groove of it, really. Yes, right. So, as you probably see here, I've got insulated lights on my beloved darling car, my one, my everything, yes. So the lights aren't going to short themselves out now, and they are slightly tougher than the previous version, though we do still have the emergency light in the back. I finally understand why it was saying that junction D1 was 6 hours, because apparently it's actually a motorway connection. I just didn't click that from the shape of it. It's like, that doesn't make any sense. Why is it 6 hours as a teleport? No, it's just another motorway extension or highway. Speaking of though, I think because we're just cruising, I'm not seriously going to try and get over to there, but I will try to unlock things in that direction today. That's my goal. Ping that one. It's got eerie darkness going on, so that's dark. E6, it's just heavy fog. Honestly, I do like heavy fog. It's a nice one. It does add the atmospherics. I do say that a fair bit sometimes, don't I? Atmospherics, yes, the atmospherics. It looks spooky. It looks interesting. It looks different. Yes. I think I'll also ping you. I guess that's also open to us. Though I've still yet to find the forest mineral. I still hope it's explosive sap because I just need a load of that for my engines. Speaking of resource and things, I'm pondering if maybe I should go ahead and actually start using steel panels again, just because the heavier stuff, yes, it sometimes gets needed. Ooh, I've got the swap call for that one. Yes, bigger backpack, please. Maybe anti-static gloves, better yet. Maybe just like to preserve my more advanced pieces since I can't craft those. Okay, I've got two important upgrades there. Larger backpack is a big one, of course, literally. Anti-static gloves, that's fine. And I think I'll spend my couple of points. I think I saw in here glancing around, trying to reacquaint myself. The fax machine is available for 0.3. Thank you, Oppie, for the fax machine. Touching back on last time, though, I do hope we hear from Francis again. But he seems to have taken what happened between him and Oppie very seriously. Very, very personally and directly. Like, he felt humiliated and targeted. But he was under pressure to do results, and he did lie. It's just very unfortunate. We're trying to reach you about updating your tickets and notice something. Milk, cat food, T12 and IRCO3. That looks like a chemical thing. Anyway, I think I can store my faxes in here at the very least. Which are these guys? Yes. So I can start pulling those out of the transfer trunk at the very least. There we go. That does free up space I'm not quite requiring, but honestly. I do hope for some unstable energy on this run. I do hope for some materials. Though I just don't have the sap. I want the sap. Wait, what did I just buy? Athletic stimulation kit. Okay, what does this do? More to the point, where does it go? Does that go on the roof? Yes, it does. Huh. Weird. Oh, it's a basket. Is it literally just a basketball hoop? Why have you given me a basketball hoop? I was kind of semi-drafted into the basketball squad at school, but I was never that good at it. I didn't join for a reason. Yeah, I'm about as good here as I was then. Right. Anyway, let's get moving. Let's go ahead and roll out. In case you haven't realised, this is probably going to wind up being more of a stream of conscious kind of thing. I was about to hit the key to turn off the wipers. I'm so glad that's fixed. More of a stream of conscious thing because it's like, yes, it's just chill, it's just groove, it's just like go, go, go. So, I'll be honest, I did try to play this game a bit between the last video and this one, but I kept stopping because, oh, what if the radio turns on? What if this stuff? Because I was playing at times when I don't feel comfortable recording anymore, and it's like, you know. Let's go D6. Yeah, let's go and get that motorway extension. So yeah, it's like I just wasn't in the right headspace to record too much, as well as well, I mentioned the medical things. It's like, yeah, I am Mark III's a faulty boy. Yeah. So if I sound weird, sorry about that. If I ramble too much, sorry about that. If my voice sounds off, I'm sorry about that as well. I think recent cold and rain bouts have given me a bit of a cold at the moment. So my voice sounds rough to me. I don't know if that's coming across in the recording or not. Anyway, first junction, we're just passing through. There shouldn't be much here. It's just a case of go and get things. So, not much needs to be done. Except enjoy the fog at night. Actually, I should hit that one first, shouldn't I? Because it is the one that's more out of the way. Onwards. Onwards to adventure, as I drive straight towards an electric fog. I should probably avoid that. I'm already running over trees and bushes. I think I'll be fine. I don't think I've gotten any of the controls. Hi, Sawblade. Sorry, I don't want to drive into you. As tempting as it will be, I will avoid you. Of course, getting the bigger backpack installed, I actually messed up my item placement. So I need to rearrange that. Actually, I can fit most of it in the central bit now. Like that. Hey! Efficiency! I guess. I also forgot to mention, you probably saw it in the garage, but I have actually put flame paint jobs on this thing. And I thought that it wasn't going to show up on the panels, but it's like it's actually repainted on the Arda panels on the armored sides, so it does actually work. I'm glad that devs were more thoughtful than I guess I gave them credit for, which was silly of me, I know, because they've actually been pretty darn thoughtful and consistent about a lot of stuff in this game. This game is very smooth and well put together. The cursed entry gates that we saw in the last video notwithstanding, of course. What was the video before? This is what happens when I don't play for a little bit. Yes, I'm checking ruins because I need fabric. You probably saw that. I need a lot of fabric for my clothing upgrades. So the best place for that is just flat out check buildings. Also, I've just realised I've got 2 more equipment slots on my health bar. Well, that's... what the heck am I going to use? I mean, I've got more space to carry more... Oh, wow, that's a lot of food. I've got more space to carry more stuff in my backpack, yes, but... the variety of tools I have is not that great, let's be fair. And in fact, I've still got that cattle prod, I should probably use that at some point. I picked it up because it's like, ooh, shiny, and then I've just refused to use it ever since. There's being a loot goblin, then there's pointlessly hoarding stuff. And if I'm not using it, it's just taking up space. Because I am literally carrying battery chargers every time I go out, so, you know. Maybe I'm being over-prepared or something. Actually, it wouldn't surprise me if I was being. I'll be honest, seeing darkness like this is actually exactly what prompted me to do that recent Warframe video. Ooh, let's test the towers here. Plasma's always welcome. Yeah, it's just like, Warframe is usually like such a brightly lit game. I hope no one minds that I did that video, actually. Got a new log as well. It's like something that caught me interested. Is like I can just go and do that, and I can actually get something out. Since you know, there was a few days between that and the last video, and then there was a few days between that video and this one. It was just like, you know, slightly unstable timing. I try to be more consistent with videos, but honestly, sometimes I just flat out don't manage it. Ooh, you got 3. Nice. Give me the 3rd one. Thank you, Right. Okay. And now I'm completely lost. I don't know where I am. It's pitch black. I'll be honest. I did see like Forest and Sons of the Forest games, and I am kind of into survival and base building stuff, but I never actually picked those up because I don't really have a big group of friends to do multiplayer and stuff like that. So being a multiplayer specialized game is actually something that doesn't tend to draw me that often. Oops. Random boxes. Only six fabrics so far, but I'm slowly finding some. That's the big limit on my personal base already. Fabric. Oh, that's number 2. Suddenly I find another 33%. The moment I mention it. I will definitely not find fabric in here. I found no fabric. Damn it! I was trying to tempt fate. Apparently I didn't do it very well. I am marked the slow descent down the slippery slope of insanity. Mind you, that is actually... that circles me back around. Ironically enough. Not planned, mind you. Back to that Warframe video. Because the Warframe devs have always been very kind of respectful. They care for the community. They have been very careful in the past about their pricing guides and things. Like, yeah, it's a bit of a grindy game, but such is the nature of the beast, and there is that temptation. But they don't go massively overboard on it. Cough, Battlefront 2, cough. But park up here and get that tower. But they've always been respectful of their community in the times that I've really been paying attention or noticing them. I think one story is they once introduced a loot box-ish mechanic, a loot box light. Then they heard that someone who got an addictable kind of personality has spent too much on it, trying to get something out of it. It's like, oh, hang on, we don't want that to happen. And then they reversed and revised it, distributed the stuff that was in it to be available, and they actually refunded a bunch of money as well. It's like, we did not want to put anyone into that kind of position, and someone was vulnerable to it, so we goofed and we apologise, and we don't want to be going down that road. And I've respected them ever since that happened. You know? Very few devs would try and do that kind of thing. But yeah, what really surprised me, and I admit I probably didn't react super well at the time because, well, what I mentioned that I have Asperger's. Ooh, flare gun, thank you. And I never actually use those. I have Asperger's. One of the symptoms is, honestly, my reaction to the time can be a bit stunted. My ability to properly get to grip with a situation like a conversation or events is often I need a chance to sit back and reflect. And that's kind of contrary to this whole YouTube or stream of consciousness thing, because it's like, that's the exact opposite. I'm reacting to things as they go. And that is... oops, wrong key. I genuinely forgot for a moment there where my light button was. I know, it's a weird thing, but it's like, whoops, brain dirt, where's the light button? No idea. Oops. But yeah, I'm definitely far off like Ren was. in that storyline, but the storyline was also very much following how difficult it can be for someone in that situation, and the social interaction between the other children and Tim as well. And while I was trying to follow it along, I was trying to follow things along, I was also not quite keeping track of what was going on as well. So like there are a few times where I botched, well, mind you, it doesn't actually affect the outcome of the quests, I believe, but I botched the reading of like how Ren was reacting. There was that one line in the final boss fight: "I will not allow you to take me from me," because I misread it and didn't realise that it was actively pulsing. Hey, by the way, this is actually how he's respond to this certain event, a certain stimulus. And I think I'm going to click this left, right. Yep, I did. Ugh. And that's because I was trying to follow through on my own. I was getting slightly left behind because emotional processing is also one of my weaknesses. Doesn't always come across, and the burble I do tends to hide things a bit, but I can kind of get left behind a bit in social or processing emotional stuff and that kind of thing. So it's like, you know, I am a flawed human being. That is way too steep for me to do. I'm going to have to follow the road. Do I want that? I've got a third energy. You know, I'll leave it. I'll actually just head for the exit. So yeah, that's also kind of why I kept going, and I decided, you know, I'm not sure about this video, but I will put it out. Because I found the atmosphere interesting, and then the story caught me in a different way. You know? I don't think there's room to get past on this side, is there? Oh, just about. So that's one of the things I liked about it, even though I know I didn't react properly to the entire thing. But it was a genuine first-time reaction. What the heck?
We are coming to you live from the decaying shack that used to be my home. Our first segment today, my favorite, too much information. I have some sort of strange rash. Some sort of strange rash, and I'm not talking about the kind you have fun getting. I don't know what it is, but it looks very odd. Oh wait, I think the power is about to go out. That might be the end of our show.
Okay. Right, now what was the key for the radio? I didn't realise there was... There it is. I didn't realise that there was actually sections of dialogue in the radio itself. So that... I'm sorry, that caught me rather off guard. And TMI, yeah. I've also... I have a bit of trouble posting TMI as well sometimes. It's like, I live in my conditions, so sometimes I can go into too much detail if someone asks me a little bit about it. So... This is turning into a bit of a self-reflective kind of episode, I guess. Huh. Is that my car? No. Where's my car? There's my car over there. No. But that's kind of why I wanted to, like, you know what, accept the video for what it was, put the Warframe video out. And honestly, it didn't go over badly. There's been no downvotes or anything on it, so it's like... It seems like you guys are alright with having that out there. Let's stop by that house there on the way, and then say we're done. So yeah. The Warframe video was completely unplanned, but it's, I feel like it was fine to put it out, as it was. It's just a shame I couldn't get the initial message that spiked my interest. Oops. I will turn past you. Something on my car is charged. I'm not sure what. But I can hear the crackling. So basically if it starts raining, I'm probably going to get something damaging something. But I think we're okay. Anyway, yeah, sorry. That was the end of my introspective segment. Don't worry. Dang it. So yeah, sorry. I did say there was going to be a chill time, but that's a bit of a chill time. Sorry if that's a bit heavy or a bit off, but it's like, sometimes that's how me trying to do content goes, isn't it? Oops. Why do I feel like I'm losing grip a little bit? I don't know. My car isn't busted though, I can tell you that much. Anyway, let's keep on rolling, shall we? You know, got a little prompt I've just seen for the first time. Press V to use a healing item. Oh! Was that always there? Honestly, if it was always there, that would not surprise me in the least. But remember all the times I've had to go into my inventory to pop a healing item. Even in dire situations, it's like stop driving, pause, and do the thing. Now there's actually a quick command for it. That's just pure steel one. Oh, hello. Got a potential good one. What have we got? What have we got? Steel back. Some flares, please. And yeah, I know, I've got a text log. Only the one armoured door. You know what? Excuse me. Oh, jeez. I did say got a cold or something going on. I think I was also bleeding through my nose overnight as well. My nostrils were blood-stained this morning. That just happens sometimes when atmospheric pressure changes. It's not indicative of anything, honestly, that I've ever figured out. It's just sometimes if there's a shift in local pressure, I get unexplained nosebleeds. It's weird. But I'm a weird guy, I've got to do the weird things, I've got to maintain my weirdness quota and all that jazz, so, you know, whatever. Anyway. Oops, accidentally used that twice. And it didn't even connect. Fine. Scrap it, get the parts. Why was I talking about that? Why was I talking about that? I don't know, I've lost my train of thought. Dang it all. Also, why am I carrying a damaged armor panel? Why am I carrying multiple damaged armor panels? That tells me look, you saw nothing, you saw nothing! I am perfect in every way, you saw nothing! No! Okay, right. One of the things I want Unstable Energy for is to get some more parts racks, just so I can stash it. I have got more parts than I can stash at the moment, and so I'm having to be kind of careful about that. Yeah. But that said, interesting fact, I was going to mention at some point today, but I guess it pops up now because of that, is, it may not seem it from the episodes and things, I am into my 32nd hour on this playthrough. So it's not that I haven't... Oh, speaking of, I literally just popped the long haul achievement, drive an exceptional distance. Yeah, this is my... I've clocked over 31 hours at this point, I'm in hour 32. So this is a game I have been going and chilling on, though full admission is very frequently I spend like an hour-ish maybe just poking around between episodes just in the garage, just trying to... Is that what is that? I think that's just a basic wreck. Yeah. Just poking around, refitting my car, repairing everything. So I guess that I'm not technically OCD, but I guess that might count that I do a bunch of prep work in a game like this that is like your best results are going to be coming from how well you prepare and make sure my car is ready and good to go and all that stuff. I will collect you. So yeah, I don't know how long I've spent in the garage just like fixing everything. Because the game doesn't clock that. But yeah, I have been playing... I've invested a fair bit in this, so I will finish this. It's a chill time, and because it's a chill time, I've spent a good chunk of time in it. So, what was I talking about? I've lost my train of thought again. Dang it! I really have lost my train of thought. Okay, this is as good a place as any to park up. Let's do what I was talking about earlier and get that cal pod out. Or plasma charger, sorry. Let's see how well it does, because remember we've got main battery, we've also got a spare battery installed as well. But basically I've left the lights on this whole time, so yeah. Ooh. Note to self, make more plasma chargers. They are amazing. Backseat fuel tank. Oh, I don't actually have a spare battery installed. That's my mistake. I thought I did. Apparently I don't. Okay. Nope. There. Nothing else really needs sending to. So just pop my stuff away. And yeah, I have actually picked up another thing as well. There's an indication of how slow I've gone through this zone. The slowly creeping thing is actually right behind us. Anyway, before I go into the next zone, let's actually try and do something. So, the mailman, number 2. Animals in the tubes again. Oh, this is the guy that went into the the tubes to try and figure out what was going on. Animals in the tubes. First it was possums, which scuttled in from the forest mailboxes, to be violently blasted out at tube operators. Oh, so the new tubes are giving surprise possums to the operators. Now its whole family is skunks, guessing they pile in the tubes when it's rainy or too cold, and they land on the desk of data processing or Art Communication Central. Or in the Colonel's in tray. They go into a corner and spray when they get spooked, and somehow it's my fault that there are now skunks dashing around every government office in the Olympic exclusion zone. Oh dear. Okay. 5 was the one we already found. Going in to sort the problems. So 6 is the last entry. I did it. I crawled inside. I've seen where they lead, where they go. It makes so much sense now. I found it between junctions 5A and 6C. Sometimes you pass right through like normal. Other times you come back where you started, but in the opposite direction. But you never turn around. And there are no loops that could have led you there. And when that happens, sometimes you get a glimpse of red light in the distance. It's waiting, looking for something it lost a long time ago, reaching out. I'm certain that's the answer to it all. And I'm staying in here until I find out what it is. The red light. Is it? What's his face? Is it, Nope. I should probably move. Because the yellow light has actually just reached me. That doesn't do anything for radiation, but the exit's right there. Okay, so just had time for that. Is that what's his face? You know, that big red one at the... I think it was over here, wasn't it? No. It was over here. Yeah, the special anomaly that was over here in the town, the one in the railway yard we had to jump the car straight into the first time we got teleported. Excuse me. I am very much blanking on his name. Okay, so one of my wheels is bad. Okay, I never actually spotted this before either. This actually gives my overall states, but my rear left is bad for some reason. Okay, right, into the mires, into a new junction over here. A couple of unknown things. Belching barnacles, airstrips, can openers. But I think I hit a few geysers, those big air gust things on the ground in that last one, and I think during the rough landing, and I might have damaged one of my wheels. Mind you, I did actually lose the road a few times as well, so I was just driving around in the forest a bit. So I wish I had the excuse that I lost the dirt road because, you know, that's super easy to lose. But no. On that final stretch of road, I got a pneumatic tube, and I actually lost the main road, and it's a paved road. Ooh, they're both actually right next to each other. That's good. Right, so, rear left wheel, it said. Flat. Okay, yeah, it got punctured along the way. That's fine. We've actually got sealing kits this time. Ta-da! Fixed. And I'll stash you two in here as well because you guys are ready to go to storage. I wonder if you get something for getting all the things. Maybe. Anyway, there's a building to our left as we go, and then there's the two anchors to our right. There's not much else to do here except maybe look at... I didn't check for the things that give us rare resources. I'm still in that habit of not really fully looking through the list before I commit to going to a junction. So that's we are in eerie darkness, so if there's anything... Both of the things that give us those things, those rare resources, glow. So I should see them at a distance if we've got them. In theory, anyway. What? I knew I saw something. I knew I saw something. You're an unknown. A bubblegum buddy. Okay. No, is this the more advanced or no, larval stage of those collectors we see in the forest zones? Hi there, Dr. Cook. This is Tobias Barlow. Oh, hi, Tobias, from maintenance. I think I know why your field equipment is missing, and you're not going to like this. So me and a bunch of the folks have been doing a requisition inventory, have been losing gear too. Also finding it again later in different areas of the zone. We thought we lost some to high winds, then some to, you know, scrambling. But the weather's been pretty normal, and we realised the zone hasn't had a tantrum in a while, so we did a kind of stakeout. We left some old gear in a test site, and you won't believe it. These things are like gooey fireflies or will-o-wisps or something. They came out of the trees and kind of band together. They grab stuff like magpies and then pass it around like a football team. Tobias likes his similes, doesn't he? Anyway, I know you scientists want to know about this stuff, so I figured I'd take notes. There's quite a lot. I did some sketches, took some numbers, and repeated things like an experiment. I figured you might want to see, so mind if I drop this stuff by? Those Newman tubes are malfunctioning again. Tobias, following scientific method of repeating the experiment and documenting as best he can before passing it along to someone who might be able to do it better. Very nice. Oh, I see you there, Barnacle. So yeah, Tobias does have... Tobias maybe even maintenance, but yeah, his enthusiasm for scientific pursuits does actually seem to serve him well. Yay, corrupted energy. There we go. And there's a building around here too. Ah, there it is. Right. And I am going to leave the light on because, well, eerie darkness area. Oh, hello. So I'm actually in range of one? That's not so good. So Tobias thinks Francis is solid and believes in Francis. I want to believe in Francis as well, though, as I said before, it's like he did kind of falsify some things under pressure. And then he's been feeling guilty about it ever since. Oppie, I think she did have to come down on him for that once it was revealed and discovered. But There's also the question of what did the pirates do to tinker with the thing that we were using last time, scan those paintings. That's kind of also a bit odd. There's the barnacle over there. There's another building over here. I'll grab this as well while I'm over here. Oh, actually, there's another thing too. A pacemaker. Okay, I knew it was something because it was like, yeah, most of the time, majority of the time, the zone makes a mess of everything. It's pure chaos out there. Sometimes its internal arrangement creates something coherent, even useful. This time looks like something out of the reconstructions and of some of our own equipment and inventions, built back into something that's actually functional. They look and behave just like several early day prototypes from our first limb lads, but at the same time, it's also as if they've been assembled clumsily by a child, or by someone trying to understand how this technology works, someone improvising, someone learning. Here I am, trying first to understand limb tech and then the zone, yet sometimes I wonder if something inside it isn't also trying to learn about us. I think so. You say it's useful. Does this thing do battery recharge? There's a plasma generator here too. Wonder what that does. The cracking makes you think battery, but you know, maybe I should bring the car over and have a poke at it. Oh, actually, there's a button here to poke it. Does it? What? Oh, I think it just ate that. Yeah, I don't know what it does. Anyway, I've sacrificed 2 tools to the pacemaker. Maybe it's like a transmog, but it just doesn't work quite well. I don't know. Pop some heat now, I'm down to 33%. Right, you are one of the anchors. Oh, I've just realised your casing is pulsating. I didn't actually spot that before. That is, oh dear. Unstable is the right word for it. Look at that. It's like it's trying to hold together, but it's not quite doing the best job at it. Anyway, since I'm here, let's grab the other one. Continue to heal up. Despite finding so many cans of food and stuff, I've actually burned through all of it just from radiation zones, to be honest with you. Oh, hi. You are definitely not as scary as an anchor. It doesn't look like you do damage either. Okay, right. I lost my flashlights. Did it grab me? And I lost my impact hammer. Oh, there's multiple. They are working together to try and nick my car. Okay, right, sure. I got both buildings, I got that. I can... Yeah, they aren't very strong, are they? They're trying though, bless them. My back wheels are... Oh! Oh my. Barnacle, a couple of airstrips. Speed booster on the side. I don't want to hit that. I think those little guys actually do muck with electrics though. Oh, I'm right next to one. And I'm taking flight. Ow. Sadly, that was not 6 seconds, apparently. Okay. Whew. Okay. Sorry, I just want this artichoke, because Crude headlight, don't really want that. Circuit board, I'll take the spare pry bar as well. But the Arda search trucks and things are actually pretty good for finding resources. And yes, I can't believe I actually came out with a whole bunch of stuff just randomly jammed in my storage. Okay, right, last check. Do you have anything I want? You do have an armor. Actually, why am I checking? Actually, no, I know why I'm checking. I'm checking because even if I can't get the doors themselves, and it's a shame because these are good doors, good condition, I do want the blast components that are in them. So I want that even if I can't get the door. Oh dang it, they're after me as well. Oh no. No, 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 no. Leave me alone. No. I'll take the off-road tyre, since that's a more advanced version. What the heck happened? What? Oh, I must have got hit by the... Oh, that's bad actually. Hang on. I should get in my car and go, because I am heading southward of being dead. Actually, I'll pull out the rest of my food. Yes. Get in my car. I'm going to say no to that nonsense, and apparently I need to back up a bit. Right. Because I actually want to get out of the zone now. You know, it's strange. I only just thought of using my limb shield. Okay. Let's go.
The storms in the mood today. Go fast.
Oh, hi, Oppie. Oh, I'm taking flight again. The storm's in a mood today. What does that mean? It's not red storm straight away, is it? No, it's just really fast. Okay. Right. Keep on moving. Yeah. That said, my car has suffered a bunch of damage, but not enough to be an issue to stop me from getting out of here. As I bump into that, whoopsie daisy. Oh, it's a plasma generator right there. But I don't want to be here. I want to go. Hi? So my wheels don't fall off, I'll be good.
Quite the road trip there. What did you find?
I found unstable energy, which is one of the two things I went out for. Okay, right. I found unstable energy. I found I was carrying parts I shouldn't have been. And I think that's partly why I also want to get more parts lockers actually on reflection, because, you know, running out of places to keep the parts I want to keep. Basketball just there. My car does need a patch job though, and I do need to get the upgrade for expanding that. What the... Oh. Oh no. I've been turned into pure data. Digital upload, transhumanism. One of the potential transhumanism routes. But this is a forced upload against their will, if this is the case. I've been turned into pure data. 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 Do not delete any files on any computer in the zone. I've been turned into pure data. I've been turned into pure data. Yeah, okay, so he's kind of panicking, isn't it? Okay. Right. Yeah. Though the fact is that most likely people delete files all the time. So, especially unknown files. So that guy, I think, is probably a shadow of what they once were. Well, that guy could be a guy, could be a girl, depending on what context you want. But Normally, when I have customers at work and it's a mixture of male and female, I just lump them all together as guys. It's like you guys, plural, rather than being specific. At least that's how I tend to view it. Anyway, expanded matter regenerator. I can actually get that for 1 limb. Yes, please. I just hope I don't have to empty it out. Probably will. Oh, no, I don't. Okay. Next question, did it eat what I had in it? Oh yeah, that looks like a more serious piece of kit, doesn't it? No. Look at all this space, though. Oh yeah, okay, this is great. Okay, let's do my scans, see what's going on. I've got like 15 minutes left-ish of this episode. I want to find a mineral node in the forest to round this out. I mean, we've got the... Oh no! It's not a fast alpha between where I am and there. It's actually... How is that better? Unless there's another node missing. Because to get to there, I might as well just go through... Come on. It's just a direct route through the Zone E6 to get to C3. Highway doesn't... There's no highway connection. Strange, I was hoping there would be. Anyway, let's also scan you. It's not letting me scan you. Okay. Why? I've got another scan. I guess it's on a closed off area, isn't it? Okay, right. Nothing interesting happened there. Right. Though, as I mentioned before, there's repair work to do. I don't have any spare insulated headlights, for example. And while that wasn't a particularly hard run, this is kind of why I'm considering switching to steel plates again. Just because it's like, I can scrap and rebuild it with great ease. Anyway, let's get on with sorting all this out. Yeah, things aren't too bad. Oh, both my rear tyres were flat. Oh dear. Oh, that's a bad one. Warn! A loose cover and a tiny tear are conspiring to make this an unreliable place to keep your things. No longer a reliable container. No fix. Dang it. Okay, so do these guys actually wear out eventually as well? Good to know about, I guess. Well, at the very least I can actually go ahead and max out my personal electric resistance, which I think is now 45% total. I'm guessing that blocks electric shocks. That's 30. That's 45. Don't think they'd stack really, but okay. So yeah, it's going to be quick. We're going to go on an easy drive just to round out the episode. And by the way, I've been in the garage for about nearly 50 minutes now. They did say this car messes with your mind and makes you obsess about it and stuff, and maybe I'm being a bit OCD about it, but it's like, yeah. Anyway, we are patchwork paint again because I don't paint on these between trip refits. Yeah, just about hit 50 minutes in here. I've installed the side fuel tank again to replace the damaged side storage. Batteries back in there now because if we're hunting for a mineral deposit, we want the scanner to work properly. And I also unlocked the roof storage rack, which is actually pretty darn good. 7x5, that one. What are you? 7x5. Ooh. Roof storage by itself replaces... Could replace 2 of these side things pretty easily. Maybe 2.5. Takes up a roof slot though rather than the thing. Also makes my car look even more derpy and slapdash as it was. Repair thing is jammed full of everything I could put into it. essentially. So go see how that goes. Anyway, ooh, look, we have got ourselves set. We are all scanned up, of course. We are going towards this junction over here. Just because it says it's got OK mineral deposits, and I want to find the mineral deposit in the forest zone, because I'm hoping it is explosive sap. Quite simply. If I can't find explosive sap mined, it's going to be an absolute nightmare to try and collect that from just the tourists. So, fingers crossed, eh? Oh no, it's back. Actually, no. It's slightly different. My tourists. I think what's going on... I think what's going on is, whenever I hard turn, because it's not gradual like it was before, it's just whenever I hold the steering down for more than a few moments, like when I'm turning hard, then it goes. But my headlights are unreliable once again. Don't get me wrong, I'm glad I know how to fix that, but at the same time it's like... it's a bit of a curse, honestly, that one. Kaboom. One piece of sap. Ugh. Not good. Okay, here we are. Right. Angry abductors. But this is the zone which apparently has minerals in it. So... is there anything on the first ping? Not at all. Okay. Not the hoped for result, must admit. Oh, it's raining too. Not the hoped for result, but can't complain about it really. I am heading towards the toxic mark. Maybe because I went on the wrong road by accident, and I don't really remember what that one is. Hopefully something interesting there. What are you? You are... oh, it's a radiation shielded place. Okay. Well, I do need those parts anyway, so that's fine. Lab report number 3. I am delighted to report that the radioactive shielding has been a runaway success. We barely had trace readings inside the landing module, the command module, and the cargo module. We can now confirm we have created the most radiation-resistant material humanity has ever known. We've shipped the last of the panels and the materials back to Ardent Engineering for further analysis, but I see no reason they can't be used again on the next mission. The degradation is minimal. I'm excited to show you the full analysis in person. Meet you at the Ard cafeteria on Thursday? Okay, so they developed some kind of new cutting-edge radiation protection material. And they were very excited about it. The command module, the lander module, were they firing rockets to get people to where they wanted to go in this place? I doubt it. Then again, with how unpredictable the zone can be, maybe that was actually considered. You know? Still no sign of a mineral deposit there. I'm gonna have a look at that. No, there's some more radiation shielded zones. Ooh. Okay. It's my first time looking towards it, but that is coming on pretty quick. It's not a radiation storm, the zone instability. It's actually one of the high windstorms going on. But yeah, I don't have much choice except to drive into it at this point. So, I've never done this before. What's going to happen? I'm going to get very, very uncontrollable very, very quick. That much I'm sure of. Also, there is a node right there too. Okay, here we go. That's... Nope. And that might be the death knell for actually, you know, finding the minerals. I've been pinging, I've been over half the map at this point, and I've not just been pinging, I have been looking around for stuff as well. I've not been able to find anything. Let's move forward. Oh, yep, the car does not like this. This is not going very well at all. Yeah. Also, when I've turned, it keeps locking up the windscreen wipers, as you can probably tell there as well. Okay, one brief last pass, and then I might have to look this up. I don't know. Nope, not a thing. Not a single thing. I do not know what I'm looking for. I've checked every different kind of biome this place has, and I've been pinging my scanner non-stop. I've juiced myself several times with battery charges. Nothing. I think looks like I am going to have to look this one up, because I don't know what I'm looking for. Okay, this is where I need to access it, so I will link you. And off we go. So, yep, last little bit of this episode did end a failure. Nothing to be done about it. But there was, unlike the swamp coral and the marsh eggs, there was nothing that leapt out to me. Nothing at all. Unless there's a mineral scanner or something, but I don't remember there being something like that. I don't know.
The more quirks, the merrier, huh?
No, 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 no. Why must you say such things, Oppie? Mind you, we know two, so, right, well, fairly certain I've got two. Okay, we never did figure out what happens when the rear left is opened. Anyway, whenever the where's steering? I think it swerves hard. The headlights dim. Oh, so it stays turning again. Okay. Knew it. Okay, good guess. Now the other one was whenever the steering wheel stays turning, the windscreen wipers. The wipers get stuck. No. No. Really? Well, steering wheel does something. The wipers do something. Right. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and invest a limb. 2 hints. Wobbles or moves slow. Right. And for you, go right. Oh. Move slow. So something is causing the windscreen wipers to wobble. Oh! Really? Really? So something is causing it to go slow, it's just not that. Okay. Right. Good to know, I guess. Yeah. There is something triggering an ability. The wipers are doing something, the rear left door is doing something, leave that be. Right, okay. So, we didn't find what the heck we were looking for. Sadly. But at the very least, we can actually get our lights fixed. And I'm not sure what I'll be doing next time. Apparently it's high radiation. Okay. But we are going to have to end the episode there. I did overrun my recording time a tiny bit. Yes, do it. Get rid of those. So, going to end the episode there. Getting rid of a couple of quirks I don't want, and you know, maybe I should actually use the test track, try and figure out some of the other quirks and figure out what's going on. Also, I didn't mention it during that, but anyone who's spotted it on the equipment panel, there is a fault actually now in my hydraulic jump. Okay, the jump jacks, which is sadly that just they're unreliable and it can't be fixed. So that's flat out a replacement thing to fix that. But that said, we are here, we are done. So call it there. This has been a bit of a chilled episode. Felt a bit odd doing it, but yeah, sorry about that. I've got no idea what that's done. Like at all. So, who knows? But yeah, this has been iMark3. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you guys have been enjoying the show. Feel free to like, share, comment, subscribe, hello. All that good stuff helps out me, helps that channel, gives you those virtual headbutts I oh so crave. And I'll catch you all some of the time, as soon as we get our latest message. What's wrong with all my questions? They're the questions of a sane man. What's happening with all the test dummies in the zone? What was Raymond doing with his hands? How did the old ladies turn into Russians? Wait, what? Sounds like this zone's doing some unusual things. But anyway, yeah. See you all later. No, you weren't quite fully charged. Wait, nothing should be running. Why are you discharged?